Hi guys, so today I'm literally gonna sit here, I'm gonna talk to you guys and I'm gonna get ready. It is actually Valentine's Day, so that's why I wanted to get ready. Yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about, I don't know, Valentine's things inspired, and I'm gonna be chatting away about my daily life. And so the first thing I'm gonna be using is this base here from Maybelline, and I'm gonna be using just this flat brush because, guys, I got my nails done. Like, finally I got my nails done. I never ever get my nails done, but to be honest, I wanted to treat myself. So yeah, I went out and got my nails done, and the salon was actually really busy. Place where I got it done, and yeah, it's just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just looks like that, and it's like the pointy square shape. I was gonna get pointy, but literally, guys, when I get my nails pointy, it ruins my life because I can't do anything. And I'm just applying this all over my eyelid. Anyway, when I get pointy nails, it literally rips everything, and it just gets in the way of life, and I can't deal with it. So I got pointy square. I don't like square because it makes my fingers look fat, and I have quite fat fingers anyway. So I thought I would tell you guys all about the worst dates, funniest things, and talk about boys. Seeing as though it is Valentine's Day, I might as well talk about, you know, all relationship, love things related. So yeah, a little background history. I am 18. I've only ever had like one boyfriend, and that was in high school, so obviously it was nothing serious. Yeah, so obviously I'm only 18, I'm young, I haven't been on like a million dates, but I've been on a fair few, which I sit back sometimes, literally when I'm bored, I sit back and I just laugh. I just laugh at them because I just think, like, that was ridiculous. Then I'm just going to be using this brush here just to blend out the base which I used. Not really doing it in a particularly tidy way. So yeah, I've only ever had one boyfriend, and you know, it felt like we were serious and all that, but looking back now, you kind of just think that was not serious because I was like 16 or something. But yeah, and I really liked him, and we were friends for a while, but we're not really friends anymore just because, I don't know, I don't see the point in, personally, this is my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, I don't see the point in staying friends with an ex or someone that you've had feelings for, because the whole point of like being friends with someone is that you're going to be happy with every stage in their life, and I would find it hard to be happy to see my ex with somebody else. That would be quite hard for me, unless, like, you know, when you're old and you've got your children with an ex or something like that, and you kind of have to have them in your life. I don't know, I just don't see the point of being friends with someone who you've kind of had feelings for, you know, whether it be an ex or someone who you would just see, and I don't know, I just kind of don't see the point in that. So yeah, I've only ever had one boyfriend. In terms of worst dates, I haven't had a lot, but one that I did have, which was quite bad. And by the way, if you know me outside of YouTube, like you know me personally, either it be family or someone, I don't know, like someone who I've been with or anything like that, don't watch this video because you may be included in it, or it might be awkward. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I went on a date with a guy. So I met him on a night out, and he approached me like within 5 seconds of walking into the club, and yeah, so I took his number. I wasn't particularly like attracted to him or anything like that. And then he asked me, and I wasn't really interested in, you know when you don't want to reject someone like right there and then, and he was with all his friends. I kind of just took his number because I just was like, oh well, you know, I won't actually text him or actually reply to him. And then he wanted to meet up like the next day, and I remember I had to work that day, and he said he was going to meet me in town. I kind of agreed to it. I agreed to it thinking that I would cancel it. he said he was going to cook me a deal. So I thought, you know, he's a student. So I thought it's not going to obviously be something like really fancy, but it's going to be something that, you know, he's going to try to impress me with. And he said he's going to make me chicken. And, you know, I love a bit of chicken. So this is actually quite a recent date, so yeah. So yeah, he said he was going to make me some chicken, and yeah, so I got really excited. I was there like really hungry. I'd been to work, was tired. You know, I actually wanted to eat. I was hungry. I'm applying this eyeshadow here, which is called Endorphins Ready. This is the chocolate bar palette from Makeup Revolution. It's like a dupe for the chocolate bar palette by Too Faced, and that's what I'm using. If you have the Too Faced one, I've heard that the colours are exactly the same, so just use that. Back to the story. So he said he was going to make me chicken, and I was so excited to have chicken. You know, I was hungry, and so yeah, and it took him quite a while to make it. So yeah, I was like, okay, you know, this must be, you know, quite a good meal. He came out with chicken nuggets and dry spaghetti. No sauce, no nothing, just spaghetti and chicken nuggets. Right, so I don't know where on earth people eat that kind of food. Like, when have I've never eaten, like, even if I was, why? Like, chicken nuggets and spaghetti. First of all, I do not like chicken nuggets. If I'm gonna eat chicken, I want it to look like a real chicken, and it was like elephant-shaped chicken nuggets. And then the most awkward thing is, I was in a shop the other day. I was just doing some shopping, and I hear a voice which I recognise. Turn around, and it was him. I literally ran out of the shop. It was so embarrassing. I literally had to run, because, like, how awkward would it have been for me to just, like, stand there and just be like, hi, I rejected you. Yeah, after that I never spoke to him, so it was just, like, really awkward, and he kept, like, making the effort, and I had to, like, block his number, because I was like, I'm so not into you, and I so wasn't into him in the first place. And then the fact that he made me chicken nuggets, which just reassured the reason why I wasn't ever gonna, you know, it was never going to be a thing. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I literally ran. I've never run out of shops so quickly. I couldn't even finish my shopping. I was like, I gotta go. I'm applying this colour here, which is called Love Divine. Another date which wasn't really that good was, so I was speaking to this guy, and he was like a guy who was like friends with other people who I knew. So I kind of knew him a little bit. Oh, I didn't know him, but I kind of knew of him. And then he said, you know, we should go on a date or whatever. Yeah, so I went to Costa, had free, like, a coffee or something like that. I had a hot chocolate. So the whole time, I was just like, I kept on having to make conversations with this guy, and I just thought, why am I even here? Why am I making conversation with someone? He wasn't asking me questions back. He didn't seem like he was really into me. And then when I got home and the date had finished, he was talking to me. We were texting and everything. Just blending the colours together. We were texting and everything, and like, it was just one of them weird things where, like, he has good conversations on text, and then when we meet up in real life, he's like dry. That was another weird date kind of situation. I'm pretty good at reading someone. I'm pretty good at knowing what their intentions are, whether I'm gonna like them or not. And it's not a sense of me judging them, but I just kind of know whether I'm gonna like someone, whether I'm gonna be into someone when I meet them. And if I don't get that vibe off of someone that, you know, that entices me to continue seeing them, that colour there. See, I wouldn't get in a relationship with someone who I didn't think it was gonna last, or it was gonna, you know, I was gonna be with them for a while. If I think that about someone, then I'm just not gonna even, you know, bother with them. I was kind of in a situation quite recently, and I don't know whether I should talk about this or not, but I think I'm going to anyway, because I'm hoping that the person who I'm talking about isn't going to watch this video. Fingers crossed. I was kind of in a situation recently where I was seeing someone, and I hope my sister's not watching this. Please don't watch this party. Don't do it to yourself. Yeah, situation where I was seeing a guy, you know, was really into him. And then I kind of wanted it to go a bit. I kind of was in. He's probably one of the only guys who I've never really been able to read, like, get to read him. I've never really been able to work out what his intentions were, or like, I couldn't work out whether I liked him or not for a while. So that kind of intrigued me to keep speaking to him for some sort of a reason. You know, us girls are so weird. Like, I don't mind seeing someone for a while, but I don't like seeing someone past like 3 months, and it had gone past 3 months, and I was kind of like, what the hell, where are we? And he was just one of them guys where he likes to be in the middle, and he doesn't like, some guys don't like being in a fully committed relationship. They like the benefits of having a relationship without actually having a relationship. Just know, like, that just was never going to work out for me. So yeah, that's kind of in the face of fizzling out, because like, once I found out that he didn't want what I wanted, I just was like, well, what's the point? I don't know, I just don't see the point in continuing to see someone who isn't that into you, or is into you but not enough to actually put a label on it. I think as a guy, and the impression that I get from most guys is that when a guy likes someone, they make sure that no one else, they like to put a label on things and kind of be put, not as a possession, but kind of want to claim you as theirs. And when a guy doesn't want to claim you as theirs, it means that they're claiming other people, you know, that they're, you know, with other people, and they don't want to put that label on you because they've got other people. And that's kind of like the impression that I got from him. You know, I didn't know whether he was seeing other people, just because like I didn't know any of his friends or anything like that. So I didn't know whether he was seeing anybody else, but he didn't want to put a label on it, and that wasn't going to be good enough for me. So that's like, it's not fully over yet, but it's in the phases of being over, and I'm just kind of like getting over that, moving on, you know. And I'm not one of the people, I try not to get too attached to guys. I try not to get too attached to people because I don't want my feelings to be hurt. So I don't get too attached, and I really don't have an issue like getting rid of guys, like dismissing boys, because it's like, if you're not good enough for me and you're not going to treat me the way I feel like I deserve, and I'm not saying this that I deserve amazing things, like I deserve to be, you know, treated like a queen. I'm saying that I'm giving my all into this and you're not giving the same back. I know that there will be someone who will give that same back, so why am I even going to waste my time wasting it away with someone who I know I can just do so much better? And I've kind of planned to go shopping and do other things, so I'm not going to be sat at home being bored, and I'm talking to you guys, so, you know, that's kind of a bit therapeutic for me. Yeah. And in a weird way, I've also felt like I've been pressured to be in a relationship, just because all of my friends are in relationships. Like today, like a few weeks ago, we were all discussing about what everyone's doing for Valentine's Day, and I just kind of said that I wanted to stay in. I didn't really want to go out. I didn't want to go clubbing. You know, my other friend who's single is going clubbing, but I don't really want to do that because I don't really want to meet anyone when I'm out. I don't really want to speak to guys. But all my other friends are like doing all cute things, going to hotels, and it kind of puts a little bit of pressure on you to, you know, to do that and to go out and to meet a guy. It kind of puts pressure, and you kind of feel like, oh, well, I want someone to like me, and I want, you know, I want to, even though I'm one of them people where I know myself and I know what I want, I know what I don't want. I don't need anyone to, I'm not looking for a relationship to add on to me. I already know who I am. I'm looking to build something with somebody else, not to add anything to me. I think that's an issue when people do that. You know, you've kind of got to know who you are when you're getting into relationships, so that you know what you want and you know what you don't want. But I definitely do feel the pressure. And also, like, I'm not one of those people who gets depressed on Valentine's Day. I know there are some people who get really upset and, like, feel really down about Valentine's Day. I'm not that kind of person. So, back onto that guy who I was kind of seeing. I'm going to give you guys tips. Like, if you're kind of my age or you're in a situation where you don't know where you stand with somebody, here's some tips on how to know that someone is never going to be serious about you or isn't serious about you. So, first tip. In general, if a guy isn't going to commit to you, these are the tips. This is what, you know, he's going to show. This is, you know, how you're going to find out. So he never says we. So if a guy never talks about how we're going to do something, do you want to do something, you know, it's kind of talking about you two together, that's a sign, because he's not thinking about you together. So he doesn't want to put that we into it. Don't go there. You're probably a side chick. God, side chick. Maybe I was a side chick. If you haven't met any of his friends, if he never takes you out on proper dates, that could be another sign. I always got the impression that if a guy really likes you, he'll take you out on dates, he'll show you off to his friends, he'll talk about you to his friends, he'll want everybody to know about you because he's that into you that he's just proud and he wants to show you off. If a guy's not showing you off, keeping you as a secret, it's probably because he's not really that into you or that you're a side chick. It could be that you're not a side chick and he's just not into you. Either or. Oh yeah, if he never pre-plans dates and it's always like last minute on the day, like if it's like a Saturday night, he'll text you like at 8, hey, do you want to do something? Do you want to go to the cinema? Hey, do you want to come to mine? Hey, do you want to do this? And it's always like really late, or like it doesn't even have to be late at night. It could be like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, want to meet up in an hour? If it's something like that, if a guy's last minute, he probably is last minute because he probably had a better option and his better option didn't, you know, go with his plans, so he's texting you last minute, or either that, or he wants to keep his plans open. He doesn't want to kind of feel like, oh, I have to do something with her next week. That's another sign. I'm going to use this Rimmel mascara, and this was the Primark PS Love eyeliner. I love this eyeliner, just winged out my eyes. But they're basically the signs which kind of prove that a guy really isn't that into you. I just got a text off my sister. Happy Valentine's Day, baby girl. I absolutely love my sister. She means the world to me. She's my everything. And yeah, she just texted me that. It literally just like nearly brought me to tears because I just love her so much. I've put winged eyeliner on, I've put mascara on, and I've done my eyebrows. They're the only things that I've done. And I use the Sleek Brow Kit to do my eyebrows. Yeah, I'm just using this black colour here from Sleek. Yeah. Just kind of like gonna pop that in there. You don't have to put any black if you don't want to, but obviously I do. That colour there. This is just kind of like a random look, to be honest. It's kind of not really coming out how I expected it to look like. This look is it's starting to look like quite a mess. But I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to be using the YSL Le Teint Encre de Peau. It's basically Touche Éclat. No, not Touche Éclat. Fusion Ink Foundation. Mine is in BD60. I have done a review on this foundation if you want to find out what I think about it. Girl, I got you covered. Yeah. I haven't really been using this foundation a whole lot recently. But it is a really, really nice foundation. Good one for oily skin. Using the Real Techniques Buffer Brush. Okay. I'm trying to think of other topics that I wanted to talk about. Have you guys ever had like a stalker? Like a full on, not like an actual stalker, but like someone who you didn't want to be with or rejected and they became a bit stalkerish? That's happened to me like a couple of times. So I was seeing this guy, this was like ages ago, this is probably when I was like 16, 17. I was seeing this guy, you know, it didn't work out, and he literally became a stalker. Every time I would go out with my friends, he would somehow always be there, or he would find out that I was going and make sure that he was there. Then it would be super awkward because he wouldn't really say anything to me, but he would be watching me. Weirdly, actually, quite recently I've had, so, you know, obviously with my YouTube channel I get men, women, from all over the world watching my videos. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, by the way. So this one guy, who'd obviously been watching my YouTube videos, he found my Facebook. This is like my private Facebook account, because I have a private Facebook account, and I don't accept people who I don't have any mutual friends with. If I don't have any mutual friends with you, I'm not going to accept you, just because that is my private. I have family on there, and you know, people who I know in my life, and I don't really want people who I don't know on there. So he managed to message me on Facebook without actually adding me as a friend. Yeah, he managed to message me, and then he started off being really nice, saying that he watched my YouTube videos, and I was like, oh yeah, that's really nice. And then he started saying all these really inappropriate things, rude things. In this world, there are some really weird people, and he was from like South Korea or somewhere like that. So, do you know what I mean? Like, and he was really weird. He kept on saying that I'm trying to think of some stuff he said. He kept on calling me tanned. He says that he likes tan girls, but obviously I'm not tanned. I'm a black woman, and he kept on saying, "Oh, I like you know, that he likes black women, and you know, and which is, you know, good on him." I don't really want to make like a Facebook page for me, just because I'm not really into that, and I would never really go on it, so there's no point in me making one. All I can say is that I'm obviously going to be extra careful at who I reply to on my Facebook, and just try to be really careful, because there are some super creepy people out there. I'm not going to say everything that he said to me, but he was, you know, being really inappropriate and saying things that you should really never say to anybody. I'm grabbing this colour here again, and I'm putting that under the lid and kind of smoking it out. But you know what's really weird? I always think that my future husband, if you think about it, my future husband, is out there with another girl, probably today on Valentine's Day, giving her flowers and doing all that, and it just makes me laugh that your future husband is probably, you know, either single like you are, or in a relationship showing love to this girl. And it just makes me laugh. I saw a quote about that on Facebook, and yeah. I'm using this black eyeliner just to line my eyelids, my lower lash line. My camera keeps dying. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm going to be using this dark concealer pen, just putting that on my hand to warm it up. And I use that to contour, so I'm just going to place something like there. Grab some more. Place that there. And then I'm just going to be placing some like around my forehead, because I have a huge forehead, and just down my nose, just to and there. Yeah, it obviously doesn't have to be perfect. Mine looks ridiculous. Then I'm going to be using this contour brush from Real Techniques and just blending it out. This concealer isn't actually the best. It's not very blendable. It's from Kiko. So my camera's about to die. Literally, I have got this concealer, which is quite a bit lighter than my colour, but as you can see I've used it on this side and you know it's blended really well. I've just dotted this all over my face. I look like a crazy person. Then I'm going to be using this pointed brush here to just blend things out. God. Yeah, so I'm just blending this out like so. And I put it here just so that it can bring out my contour a little bit more. And it may look ashy, but I promise by the end it's going to look all blended and oh, perfect. Perfect. So, the blush which I'm going to be using today is Pinch Me from MAC. I'm going to be mixing this in with Sahara from Sleek. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer in Golden Days. It's just a bronzer which I use as a highlighter. I'm going to be using this brush here. So yeah, just tap a bit. This is honestly the best highlighter ever. Hopefully you guys can see how it highlights the face. Don't know if you guys can see that. This gives a really nice glow, and then I'm going to put some on here. Then I'm going to be using this eyeliner from Kiko and using that to line my lips. Because the eye makeup is quite full on. I'm going to be using this lipstick called Cosmo. This is like one of my favourite lipsticks ever and it's basically gone. Yeah. Then I'm going to be using this concealer here. Just tapping some on the back of my hand. Like so. Placing that because I like the lipstick. I just think I want it to be a bit lighter. And if it's too light for you, go back in with a lip liner. This is a bit too light for me. Then I'm going to be using this lip gloss from Maybelline in Coffee Case. You guys have heard me talk about this like a million times. So yeah guys, this was the look. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about all those different topics about boys, exes, dates and whatever. If you guys want to see more long chatty videos, then definitely just let me know. And if you have any topics that you want me to talk about specifically, let me know also. Do enjoy your Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is great regardless of being single or, you know, with somebody. You can be single and have a great Valentine's Day and have fun and don't put too much pressure on yourself. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!